Fifth day, verse 20. Then God said, let the waters abound with an abundance of living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament of the heavens. So God created the great sea creatures. You can also read sea monsters there. And every living thing that moves, with which the waters abounded according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good, and God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, fill the waters in the seas, and let the birds multiply on the earth. So the evening and the morning were the fifth day. Interesting, it doesn't really tell us how many of each of these birds and animals, birds and fishes that God made. But if we take the creation of man into account, it said that God made a male and a female. And so it's very likely that God made one of each. But you know how many, I did a study on this, you know how many varieties of birds there are in the world? A minimum estimate is 10,000 species of birds. I read recently there's a belief that there may actually be closer to 18,000 species just of birds. Why? Why did God make 18,000 different species of birds? Because he could. Because he could. You know, how much more energy do you think it took for God to make 18,000 different species than it would for him to make just one? But doesn't it fill you with wonder when you think about it? When you see science discovering one of God's creation that had been around probably since the beginning, and we discover it for the very first time, and we put a name on it, and we're filled with wonder. And that's what God wants us. He wants us to be filled with wonder at all of these things, to look out at this beauty and to be filled with awe and a sense of his power.